This video contains a truth that has changed the lives of many people. If you are having health problems and have ever felt stuck, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section so we can share useful knowledge together. Have you ever felt like the world just moves too fast nowadays and you're stuck trying to catch your breath? Maybe you find yourself lying awake at night, your mind running in circles, thinking about everything from your health to your grandchildren to that thing you forgot to do last Tuesday. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're not without options. As we get older, stress doesn't just fade away. It changes. It sneaks in quietly, hiding in our routines, our aches and pains, our loneliness, and even in the news we watch every day. And unlike when we were younger, the body doesn't bounce back from it quite the same. But here's the good news: there are gentle, powerful ways to calm the noise, steady the nerves, and bring a little more peace into your everyday life. And it doesn't require expensive treatments, fancy gadgets, or even leaving your house. I've spent over 30 years working in healthcare, and if there's one thing I wish more seniors knew, it's this: you don't have to live with chronic stress. It's not just part of getting older. You can absolutely take back control of your peace of mind. In this video, we're going to talk heart-to-heart about 10 simple relaxation techniques you can start using today, techniques that are safe, natural, and designed with you in mind. Whether you're managing anxiety, recovering from a life change, or just want to feel calmer in your day-to-day, these tips can help. And before we dive in, I want to encourage you: if you're facing something tough, or if you've got a medical condition that's been adding to your stress, please share it in the comments below. You'd be surprised how many others are going through the same thing. This is a safe place, and together, we support one another. Alright, let's get started with something small but incredibly powerful: breathing. I know it sounds too simple to be true, but hear me out. Most of us breathe the wrong way when we're anxious. We take shallow breaths high in the chest, which actually makes the body more tense. But if you sit back, relax your shoulders, and take a slow breath in through your nose, letting it fill your belly, and then gently breathe out through your mouth, you can actually feel your heart rate begin to slow. That's not just in your head. That's science. Deep belly breathing tells your nervous system that you're safe, that it's okay to relax. Try this with me. Sit up straight. Close your eyes if you'd like. Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold it for 4, and breathe out for 6. Let your shoulders drop. Feel the tension leave with that breath. Do this for just 2 or 3 minutes, a few times a day, and you might be surprised how much calmer your body starts to feel. Many of my patients say it helps with sleep, digestion, even pain, all from breathing right. Now, let's talk about your senses, specifically the calming power of gentle music and nature sounds. Have you ever noticed how a certain song can bring you right back to a special moment in your life? Music reaches deep into our emotions, but it can also calm our brainwaves, slow our heart rate, and soothe anxiety. The trick is choosing music that's slow, soft, and steady. Think instrumental jazz, classical piano, or even the sound of ocean waves or a quiet forest. I always suggest creating a little calm corner in your home, somewhere cozy, where you can sit for a few minutes each day with a cup of tea and just listen. Let the music be your medicine. Don't underestimate the power of sound. You can even find free nature playlists online, or get a small device that plays rain or birdsong. It's like bringing the outdoors in even if you can't walk as far as you used to. And that leads us to another favorite of mine: progressive muscle relaxation. This one's especially helpful if you feel tension in your body, maybe in your shoulders, your back, or your jaw. Here's how it works. You gently tense a group of muscles as you breathe in, then relax them completely as you breathe out. Start at your feet, curl your toes tight, hold for 5 seconds, then let go. Move up to your calves, your thighs, your belly, and so on. It takes just a few minutes, and by the time you get to your neck and face, most people feel like a weight has been lifted. It's like telling your body, you're safe. You can let go now. And you know what? The body listens. So why does all this matter so much after 60? Because stress takes a toll on your memory, your sleep, your heart, your immune system. It can make pain worse. It can raise your blood pressure. But the right tools can help you push back. You're not powerless here. You still have the ability to shape how you feel, how you rest, and how you enjoy each day. And just like exercise keeps the body strong, these relaxation habits keep the mind strong. They help you face each day with more patience, more energy, and more joy. Now that you've tried breathing, explored how music can heal, and learned a bit about muscle relaxation, you're already building a solid foundation for calm. You're already investing in your well-being, and that matters more now than ever before. Let's keep going. You deserve peace. You deserve moments that feel still, gentle, and good for your soul. If you've made it this far, that tells me something important. You're ready to feel better. You're not here by accident. You're here because you believe life after 60 can still be peaceful, joyful, and meaningful. And you're absolutely right. So let's keep going together. Now, one thing I often recommend to my older patients, especially those who tell me they're feeling anxious or restless, is gentle movement. And I don't mean hitting the gym or doing anything strenuous. I'm talking about slow, intentional movement that links your body and breath. Things like tai chi or chair yoga can work wonders. Even a 5-minute stretching routine in your living room can help loosen your joints and quiet your mind. Why does this work so well? Because when you move gently and mindfully, you're telling your body, I'm safe. You're grounding yourself. You're shifting your attention away from worries and back into the present moment. I've had patients who couldn't sleep for weeks finally find relief just by adding a light, slow-motion stretching routine before bed. No pills, no side effects, just their body, their breath, and a little bit of movement. And if you've never tried something like tai chi, give it a chance. You don't need perfect balance or flexibility. These movements were created with healing in mind. They're slow, almost meditative. It's like dancing with the air. You'll feel more relaxed, but also more stable and confident in your movement, something that becomes so important as we age. Speaking of grounding yourself, let's talk about something just as powerful: guided imagery. Now, this one's a little more imaginative, but don't let that fool you. It works. The brain responds to imagery almost as if it's real. So when you close your eyes and imagine yourself sitting by a quiet lake, with the wind gently rustling the trees and the water lapping at the shore, your body starts to believe it's there, and your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, your muscles relax. There are countless free guided imagery recordings online, some even made specifically for seniors. But you can also create your own mental escape. Picture a place from your childhood that always made you feel safe. Maybe it was your grandmother's kitchen, or the front porch on a summer night, or even your favorite spot in the garden. Let yourself go there. Feel it in your mind. Hear the sounds, smell the smells, feel the temperature of the air. Let it hold you for a few minutes. It's amazing how much calmer you can feel afterward. And now, I want to gently touch on something we all experience, but don't always talk about: worry. Not just passing concerns, but that ongoing, quiet hum of what-ifs that can take over your thoughts. A powerful way to ease that worry is by practicing gratitude. I know, it may sound a little cliché at first, but trust me, there's real science behind it. Focusing on what's going right in your life, instead of what's wrong, rewires the brain. It shifts your attention from fear to appreciation. You don't need to write a long diary entry every day. Just grab a notepad or even a sticky note. Each morning or night, write down 3 small things you're thankful for. It could be your favorite mug of coffee, a phone call with your daughter, or even just a sunny morning after days of rain. These aren't just nice thoughts, they're powerful tools. When practiced regularly, gratitude can help reduce blood pressure, improve sleep, and lower anxiety. It's a quiet miracle, really. I had one gentleman, 83 years old, who struggled with constant worrying. He started a gratitude routine on my suggestion, writing just 2 things a day. After 2 weeks, he told me, "Doc, I feel like my heart's not carrying as much weight anymore." That's the power of changing what your mind focuses on. It's not about ignoring problems, it's about giving the good things in your life a little more space to breathe. And that brings us to a deeply important practice that's often overlooked, but so needed, especially later in life: connecting with others. Isolation is a quiet source of stress that can sneak up on us. Maybe your friends have moved away, or you're not driving as much, or maybe you just don't want to burden anyone with how you're really feeling. But here's the truth: connection heals. You don't need a crowd. Just one or two real connections, a neighbor, a friend from church, even someone you talk to regularly online can do wonders for your mental health. If you're not sure where to start, consider a local senior group, a faith community, or even a virtual group centered around your hobbies. There are online meetups for gardening, storytelling, knitting, you name it. The key is to stay engaged, to share your stories, and to listen to others. And if you're feeling shy or unsure, that's okay too. Start small. Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Or the next time you go to the pharmacy or the store, take a moment to really talk to the cashier. Little sparks of human warmth can chase away loneliness faster than you'd think. These gentle habits, movement, imagery, gratitude, connection are more than relaxation techniques. They're lifelines, and you don't have to master them all at once. Start with the one that speaks to you the most. Let it grow naturally, at your own pace. Healing is never rushed. You've already taken an incredible first step just by being here, by listening, by opening your heart to new ways of feeling better. And remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about finding what soothes your soul and brings you back to center. When the world feels too loud, let's keep moving forward. There are still more beautiful, simple practices I want to share with you. You've already begun to build your toolbox for peace, and there's more goodness just ahead. You've done beautifully. Whether you've been sitting with a warm cup of tea, relaxing in your favorite chair, or even just listening while doing the dishes, your presence here matters. And your effort to care for yourself is something to be proud of. Let's explore a few more ways to bring stillness, comfort, and clarity into your days. Next up is something so gentle, and yet so profoundly calming. It's called progressive muscle relaxation. If you've never heard of it, don't worry. It's very simple. You go through your body, one muscle group at a time: your feet, your calves, your hands, your shoulders, and gently tense them for a few seconds, then release. That release, that's the magic. That's where your body starts to truly let go. Here's how you might do it. Start by sitting or lying down in a quiet space. Focus on your feet. Gently squeeze the muscles there. Hold. Now exhale slowly as you let them relax. Move on to your legs, your hands, your face. With each breath out, imagine tension melting away like ice in the sun. You'll be amazed at how much stress your body holds without you even realizing it, and how quickly it can dissolve when you give it permission. Many seniors find this especially helpful before bedtime. It's like tucking your whole nervous system in for the night. Now let's talk about a very natural, very ancient remedy: nature therapy. The Japanese call it Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. But you don't need to live near a forest to benefit. Just stepping outside and sitting quietly under a tree, or walking slowly through your garden, or even tending to a few potted plants on your porch, this is medicine. Nature is a teacher, a healer, and a mirror. When we slow down and spend time in it, we start to breathe differently. Our heart rate slows. We feel more grounded. One of my patients, an 87-year-old woman who had lost her husband, told me she started spending 10 minutes every morning just listening to the birds in her backyard. She called it her morning prayer. That tiny shift changed her entire day. You don't need to do anything in nature. Just be. Let it remind you that you're a part of something ancient and beautiful. That's a powerful antidote to anxiety. And finally, something very close to my heart: loving kindness meditation, or what some call metta. It's a beautiful practice, especially for older adults who may be carrying regrets, loneliness, or grief. It begins with a simple phrase you say silently to yourself: may I be safe, may I be well, may I be happy, may I live with ease. You repeat those words slowly. You breathe into them. And then when you're ready, you offer them to others: your family, your friends, even someone you're struggling with. Over time, this quiet practice softens the heart. It replaces judgment with compassion. It turns the volume down on fear and turns the light up on love. It's not about ignoring pain, it's about transforming it. And I've seen this one practice help people sleep better, forgive more easily, and even reconnect with family they thought they'd lost. So let's take a gentle breath together now, and let's look at what you've learned. You've discovered the calming power of breath, the soothing repetition of a simple mantra, the healing presence found in gentle movement, the immersive calm of guided imagery, the transformative strength of gratitude, the deep importance of connection with others. the physical release of progressive muscle relaxation, the quiet medicine of nature therapy, the open-hearted healing of loving-kindness meditation, and most importantly, the reminder that peace is possible at any age, in any moment. Each of these techniques is a doorway. You don't need to walk through all of them today. Just choose the one that speaks to you. Start small. Be gentle with yourself. You've lived a life full of challenges and changes, and you've earned every moment of peace you can find now. And if you ever forget that, come back here. Let this space be your refuge, a place where you can breathe, listen, and remember who you are, strong, resilient, and still growing. If this video has helped you, I invite you to share it with someone you care about. Maybe a friend who's been feeling overwhelmed. Maybe a loved one who needs a little comfort. Let's keep spreading peace one heart at a time. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more videos just like this. We're building a community where aging is not about slowing down. It's about waking up to what really matters. Thank you for sharing your time and your spirit with me today. May you be well. May you be safe. May you feel the calm and strength that's always been within you. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're worth it.